Good evening, esteemed guests. I am genuinely so happy to be here. I'm Ayden Shannon, that was already said, but it's such an honor to be here. It really, really is. Today, I stand before you as a burnt-out gifted kid that has spent too much time in debate and knows how to write a killer speech, which is what I hope I've delivered for you today. But there's a little-known fact going around. Before gifted kids burn out, they do have a period before that, before they burn out, that is. And it was this time that Miss Lisa Kardos was there for me. Now, Ms. Kardos was my gifted teacher for the search program in grades around 3 to 5, or 1 to 3. And it was during this time that Ms. Kardos instructed me as a person, arguably more so than as a student. Now, first, I'll just go over real quick what the search program was. It's a really useful tool for gifted students that pulls them out of class for a little while to receive out-of-class instructional time on assorted different subjects, and it was the best time of those years. Especially since, for me, I'm a student that ended up skipping first grade. I don't say that with pride. I say that as I was incredibly and unfathomably bored in classes because it just wasn't doing it for me, and I honestly didn't appreciate school as a whole. Ms. Kardos helped to instill a fundamental love of learning that I still carry with me to this day. I still remember going around this dingy little elementary school and measuring things with rulers and you know the rope with centimeters on it that you wrap around. We measured with that, and we measured these objects just to find out that pi was still the constant for circumference and whatnot. And I remember that. I still remember that to this day. And in second grade, we put on this great play, and to paraphrase the words of Robin Williams, art is what gives us value, art is what makes us human, these are the things we strive for. And we put together this play, and I gave it in second grade, and I still remember almost everything about that. I could probably quote some lines for you. I won't. But it's just Miss Kardos helping us to write a play and perform it in front of an actual audience to appreciate what art means when that's something that's usually lost in a lot of classes. It was so genuinely impactful. It was so meaningful to me. Now, after that, after my time in the gifted program in those early years, I actually heard that she was teaching the gifted program again at Westside Elementary School for 6th grade. And I was so invested in getting to see her again and getting to be taught by her again that I went there instead of going to Windsor with all of my friends. And then I didn't get to do the search program with her, but she was still doing a separate program, that is the Fermi Off-the-Wall Math League, fun little thing, solve problems, do math, and I went in and I did that with her. And that was, again, just a really enjoyable instance. I've always been something of an antisocial little worm, so I did it alone, and Ms. Kardos was still there to support me and help me and provide guidance in all of these things, and it was so wonderful to have something to do outside of class time that still revolved around learning that wasn't just a slog. It was refreshing for learning to be fun in a time where so many teachers would just give you a packet and move on. I think that, for me, the reason why I want to recognize Ms. Kardos here tonight is because Ms. Kardos did what I think a lot of people miss in these whole institutions. Ms. Kardos treats students like people instead of numbers or statistics or anything like that, but as individuals that require nurturing and care and learning. And Ms. Kardos made learning enjoyable in a time where I just wasn't feeling it, and I've still carried a lot of that today. I credit a huge amount of my interest in writing and drama and theater, and even in things like math, which I can almost tolerate. I credit all of that to Ms. Kardos. And it's just really meaningful that I get to tell you all about how much of a difference she made in my life. Thank you very much, Ms. Kardos. I really hope I wasn't too much trouble.